Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We sit around, we talk about America, the good, the bad, the occasionally baffling, and we thought, what's more American than arguing about which state is best? It's practically a national pastime, right up there with competitive eating and pretending to understand the Electoral College. So we've decided to throw our hat into the ring, or maybe it's a cowboy hat or a Berenstain Bears hat, depending on the state. Today we're ranking US states based on their food, weather, and overall vibes. Now vibes, that's a scientific term obviously. We spent weeks in the lab, measuring vibograms and consulting with vibologists, or we just kind of felt it out. This is going to be highly scientific, meticulously researched, and will undoubtedly lead to absolutely no disagreements in the comments section whatsoever. I mean, when has anyone on the internet ever disagreed about a list? So, grab your popcorn, maybe a regional snack from your favorite state, and prepare to nod in agreement or furiously type your counterpoints. We're covering some heavy hitters, some unsung heroes, and maybe we'll even discover that the best state is one we haven't even thought of yet. Probably not, but it's good to dream. Let's dive right in. Alright, first up, the Golden State, California. You gotta start with California, right? It's like the popular kid in high school who's good at everything and also occasionally insufferable. When it comes to food, they're not messing around. From Michelin star restaurants in San Francisco that cost more than your first car, to food trucks in LA serving tacos so good they'll make you want to learn Spanish immediately. They've got avocados for days. Seriously, I think they put avocado on their avocados. And the wine! Napa and Sonoma making everyone feel fancy even if they're just drinking it out of a box later. It's a culinary powerhouse, no doubt. You could eat a different amazing meal every day for a year and still not scratch the surface. But it's not all sunshine and perfectly ripe fruit. The weather, yeah, it's mostly great if you like, sunshine. But then there are the droughts, the fires, and that weird June gloom in San Diego that feels like the sky is just as disappointed as you are that it's not sunny. And the vibes, it's a mix. You've got the super chill surfer dude vibe, the I'm writing a screenplay vibe in every coffee shop, and the I'm stuck in traffic on the 405 vibe, which is less a vibe and more a cry for help. It's a complex place, but man, that food almost makes up for all of it. Almost. Next, let's head southeast to Florida. The state that's shaped like, well, let's just say it's uniquely shaped. Often touted for the best weather year-round. And sure, if your idea of perfect weather is feeling like you're living in a giant, warm, damp sock for 9 months of the year, then yeah, Florida, you nailed it. I'm kidding, mostly. The sunshine is undeniable, the beaches are plentiful, and for a good chunk of the year, it's genuinely pleasant, especially when the rest of us are freezing our parkas off. But let's not forget hurricane season, which is less a season and more a recurring anxiety dream for Floridians. Food-wise, Florida brings some interesting things to the table. You've got your key lime pie, which is delicious and surprisingly aggressive in its tartness. Fresh seafood, of course, because you're basically surrounded by water. And the Cuban influence in Miami? Phenomenal. Cuban sandwiches that could solve international disputes. The vibes are eclectic. You've got the South Beach party scene, the sleepy retirement communities where the biggest thrill is early bird dinner, and then there's Orlando, the land of perpetual childhood and slightly sticky everything. It's a wild mix, kind of like a cocktail you're not sure you should drink, but you do anyway. Alright, let's talk about Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, their hats, their trucks, their state pride, and thankfully their barbecue. If you're looking for a state that supposedly has a perfect blend of food, weather, and vibes, Texas throws its 10-gallon hat in the ring. The food scene is legendary. We're talking brisket so tender it practically apologizes for being delicious. Tex-Mex that'll make you wonder why you ever ate any other kind of Mex. And don't forget the breakfast tacos, it's a whole culture. You haven't lived until you've debated the merits of different BBQ sauces with a Texan. It's serious business. The weather, well, it's Texas-sized in its variety too. You can get scorching heat in West Texas that'll make you think you're on Mars, or humid, swampy conditions in the east. And sometimes you get all 4 seasons in a week in places like Dallas. The vibes are strong in Texas. There's a fierce independence, a genuine friendliness usually, and a love for football that borders on religious fervor. It's a state with a lot of swagger, a lot of space, and a whole lot of flavor. They're not shy about it, and why should they be? They've got the goods. Chapter 4. Now let's head up to the Empire State, New York, And when we say New York, a lot of folks immediately think of the city, a place so iconic it's practically its own character in every movie. The food? Forget about it. It's a universe unto itself. You want a perfect slice of pizza at 2 a.m.? Done. A bagel so good it makes other bagels feel inadequate? Absolutely. Cheesecake that defines cheesecake? You bet. From street meat carts that smell suspiciously delicious to 3 Michelin-star temples of gastronomy, New York is where culinary dreams are made, and also where your wallet goes to cry. The diversity is staggering. You can eat your way around the world without ever leaving the 5 boroughs. But New York is more than just the city, even if the city often forgets that. The weather is an experience. You get proper, distinct seasons. Beautiful autumns, snowy winters that are charming for about a day, glorious springs, and summers that can feel like you're walking through soup. The vibes are legendary, fast-paced, ambitious, a bit impatient, but with an energy that's infectious. It's a cultural melting pot, a concrete jungle where dreams are made of, and also where you learn to walk really, really fast. It's intense, it's chaotic, but there's nowhere else quite like it. Chapter 5. Let's escape to the middle of the Pacific and talk about Hawaii. If there's a state that wins the most pleasant and mild weather award, it's probably Hawaii. I mean, come on, it's actual paradise. We're talking temperatures that hover in that perfect zone year-round, gentle trade winds, and sunshine that seems to be filtered through happiness itself. It's the kind of weather that makes you want to quit your job, learn to surf, and live in a grass hut, which, by the way, probably costs more than your house. The biggest weather complaint you might hear is that it's nice, if that's even possible. Maybe the occasional tropical storm just to keep things interesting. And the food? It's as beautiful and unique as the islands themselves. Fresh poke bowls that are basically health in a bowl, Kahlua pig cooked in an IMU, a traditional underground oven, which sounds amazing by the way. Shave ice in a million flavors. And fruit so fresh it tastes like it was just picked by a smiling local who then hands you a flower lei. The vibes are of course centered around Aloha. It's relaxed, it's welcoming, it's deeply connected to nature and ancient traditions. Yes, it's touristy in spots, but the genuine spirit of Hawaii is something truly special. Just start saving now. Chapter 6. Alright, let's head inland to Colorado, the Centennial State. This place offers a fantastic mix of urban excitement and jaw-dropping natural beauty. You've got Denver, the mile-high city, which has blown up in recent years. It's like it suddenly remembered it was cool. Then there's Boulder, which is, well, Boulder, you know what I mean. And surrounding it all, the Rocky Mountains, just casually being majestic. Skiing, hiking, biking, just staring at mountains, it's an outdoor lover's dream. The urban vibes are increasingly sophisticated with great arts and culture, while the mountain towns have that rustic, adventurous charm. Food-wise, Colorado has really come into its own. It's not just trail mix and Coors Light anymore, though there's plenty of that too, and Coors Light has its place, usually at a baseball game. We're talking a serious farm-to-table scene, some great game meats if you're feeling adventurous, and oh my goodness, the craft beer. It's like every other person in Colorado is a master brewer. You could do a beer tour that lasts for weeks. The weather? It's famously sunny, even when it's cold. You get 4 distinct seasons, and sometimes, especially in Denver, you get all of them in one day. Pack layers, folks. Chapter 7, Louisiana, where the good times and the gumbo roll. Let's mosey on down to Louisiana, a state that marches to the beat of its own brass band. When you talk about comfort food, Louisiana isn't just in the conversation, it's the conversation. This is the motherland of flavor. We're talking gumbo so rich and complex it'll tell you stories. Jambalaya that's a party in a pot. Crawfish boils that are more of a social event than just a meal. And beignets from Café du Monde, covered in so much powdered sugar, you'll look like you wrestled a ghost. The Creole and Cajun cuisines are a national treasure, a blend of cultures and spices that's unlike anything else. It's food with soul, passion, and probably a fair amount of butter. The weather in Louisiana is, well, it's southern. It gets hot, it gets humid. You'll sweat in places you didn't know you could sweat. And yes, there's hurricane season, which they face with a resilience that's truly admirable, and maybe a hurricane party or two. The vibes are incredible. Music is everywhere, from jazz in the French Quarter to Zydeco in the bayous. It's festive, it's historic, it's a little bit wild, and deeply, uniquely cultural. There's a laissez-faire attitude, let the good times roll, and they really mean it. It's a feast for all the senses. Chapter 8. Arizona, so hot right now, literally. Next up, we're heading to the desert southwest, to Arizona. If you're a fan of sunshine, like an obsessive I need it every single day or I get cranky kind of fan, then Arizona might be your personal nirvana. They boast the most sunshine days, and they're not kidding. It's like the sun just permanently moved in and decided to set up shop. Of course, with all that sunshine comes heat, especially in the summer. It's a dry heat, they say, which is true. It's like being baked in a very, very large scenic oven. But hey, at least you don't have to shovel sunshine, right? And the sunsets over those desert landscapes? Absolutely spectacular. Food in Arizona is more than just prickly pear margaritas, though those are pretty great. You've got the Sonoran hot dog, a culinary masterpiece wrapped in bacon. A burgeoning southwestern cuisine scene that's innovative and delicious, blending Mexican, Native American, and cowboy influences. Cities like Phoenix and Scottsdale have really upped their foodie game. The vibes are a mix of rugged outdoorsiness, hello Grand Canyon, and upscale resort living. There's a strong Native American heritage, a growing tech scene, and that feeling of wide open spaces. Just remember to hydrate. Seriously, all the time. Chapter 9. Oregon, keeping it weird, wonderful, and well-watered. Let's travel up to the Pacific Northwest to Oregon, home of Portland, the city that practically trademarked weird and wears it as a badge of honor. Oregon has a distinctively laid-back and chill atmosphere. It's a place where people are passionate about their coffee, their craft beer, their bicycles, and their bookstores that are the size of a small city. The natural beauty is off the charts, from the dramatic coastline with its iconic Haystack Rock, to the lush forests of the Cascade Mountains and the stunning Columbia River Gorge. It's a green state for reasons we'll get to. The food scene is fantastic, driven by that independent, artisanal spirit. Food trucks galore serving everything you can imagine, amazing seafood, especially salmon and Dungeness crab. And that farm-to-table ethos is deeply ingrained. The weather, well, this is where the green comes from. It rains, a fair bit, especially in Western Oregon. But the locals will tell you it's just liquid sunshine, or they'll just put on a good rain jacket and get on with their day. Summers, though, are often glorious, mild, sunny, and perfect for all that outdoor activity. It's a vibe, a very specific, very Oregon vibe. Chapter 10. North Carolina, from barbecue battles to mountain majesties. Finally, let's land in North Carolina, a state that we think kind of has it all but maybe doesn't shout about it as much as some others. When it comes to food, North Carolina is serious business, especially when you mention barbecue. The great debate Eastern style with its vinegar-based sauce versus Lexington style with its tomato-tinged goodness. People have strong opinions, very strong. Beyond the queue, you've got incredible fresh seafood along the coast, and thriving, innovative food scenes in cities like Asheville, Raleigh, and Charlotte. From down-home cooking to high-end dining, they're covering all the bases. The weather in North Carolina is a big plus. You get 4 distinct seasons, none of them too extreme for too long. You can go from the beautiful beaches of the Outer Banks to the stunning Blue Ridge Mountains, all in one state, experiencing different microclimates. The vibes are a pleasant blend of southern charm and forward-thinking innovation. It's got that friendly, welcoming feel, but also a dynamic energy, especially in the Research Triangle area. It's got history, it's got nature, it's got great universities, and the basketball rivalries to prove it. It's a state that quietly impresses, offering a fantastic quality of life. Chapter 11. That's a wrap. Now, argue amongst yourselves. So there you have it, our highly personal, incredibly debatable, but hopefully entertaining ranking of some US states based on food, weather, and those all-important vibes. We probably missed your favorite, or ranked your home state way too low, or maybe, just maybe, we got 1 or 2 right in your book. That's the fun of it, isn't it? Everyone's got their own perfect America. Thanks for watching. Do you agree with our rankings? Or do you think we're completely out of our minds and that, I don't know, Delaware is the secret king of all 3 categories? We genuinely want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below which state you think has the best food, weather, and vibes. Defend your state, champion your favorites, keep it civil mostly, or don't, I'm not your mom. But seriously, we love reading your thoughts, your passionate defenses, and even your gentle corrections when we inevitably get something hilariously wrong. This is what American Vibe is all about, exploring all the different facets of this amazing, sometimes confusing, but always interesting country. And hey, if you enjoyed this journey through America's best and most arguable attributes, please do us a solid. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more awesome content. We've got plenty more explorations, rankings, and probably more questionable opinions coming your way. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Try not to start any actual state-on-state comment wars, or do. It's good for engagement.